It's me. Postseason video. I wish it wasn't off-season already for the Cowboys. I do. I wish we were in the playoffs. I mean, yeah, I think Atlanta would have been hard, but I think we would have handled them pretty well, but that's something we'll never know. But now, let me get to the important thing in this video, and that's talk about questions that people have and the future and so forth and so on. Let's go with the big ones that have been talked about. Let's go to general manager. Do we need one? And do we also need an offensive coordinator? All right, I'm going to get to the GM question first. Yes. Regardless of what Mr. Jones says, I do think we need a general manager because how he's doing things as a general manager isn't working. It is not working at all. He's made some very questionable choices in terms of players. You know, there's plenty of them there. Too many to name, actually. But you're going to see what I mean. I think he just needs to step aside and let someone else come up with ideas for who should be on the team, who should try out, that sort of thing. The draft, you know what I mean. Next question, we're going to go to an offensive coordinator question. Yes, they should hire an offensive coordinator. I think Jason Garrett is a very, very smart man. He's a good coach, but he's got too much on his plate. We need to get him an offensive coordinator that he can bounce ideas off of that does not distract from his playmaking abilities, because his playmaking abilities, when given a chance, are very good. Yeah, there are moments that, you know, kind of made you go, you know, raise your eyes like, what the hell? Like, of course, the Arizona game where he iced the kicker. Iced his own kicker. That was a dumb, boneheaded decision, but you know what? He doesn't have a lot of coaching experience, so pretty much like everyone else, he makes mistakes. Everybody does. Now we're going to get on to... Sorry. Gotta get this root beer. Probably going to lose brownie points for that. Okay, next one. Okay. There we go. We're going to go to free agency. Now, I don't have a complete list of who the free agents are, but there are some players who are going to be free agents. I don't ever want to see them around here again. Keith Brooking, you know, your time's up. I'm very sorry. I like you. I like Keith Brooking. He just does not have it any longer. Sean Lee has proven that, you know what, he is an excellent linebacker. He's a defensive playmaker, that sort of thing. I'm sorry, Keith Brooking, but I think you need to. I think you need to go. Even though I do think you're terrific, I do. Let's go Brady James. Oh boy, I like him, but to be completely honest, I think he needs to move on. I really do think he needs to move on. Enough said on that. And the secondary. Oh man, here we go. The secondary. I'd keep Mike Jenkins. That man played with heart. Despite the fact I think he looked like he was about to physically lose all of his limbs. He was banged up like you wouldn't believe. They'd be holding his shoulder or whatever, and then next thing, like, I don't know, 5 minutes later he'd be back, and I'd be like, what's he doing back? What's going on? I keep him. Terrence Newman, no. His best days are behind him, and I think he really needs to go. He either needs to retire or he needs to go somewhere else. I'm going to get to the really bad ones here. Alan Ball. Enough said. He sucks. Get him out of here. Orlando Scandrick. No. Bye-bye. Gerald Sensabaugh. Overpaid. Get him out of here. Totally revamp the secondary, keep Jenkins, and basically let's find a whole bunch of new folks. Folks that not only pick off the ball, but also tackle. And then, you got John Kitna, he's going to retire anyway. We do need good quality backup to Romo. I mean, McGee's got potential, but I don't think he's ready for. He's not ready for the big time yet. So you're gonna need a really good one. None of the QBs that are coming out or could be coming out like forget Andrew Luck. I mean, he's probably gonna go to Indianapolis unless Indianapolis gets a general manager and they trade the #1 overall pick. It's a possibility. So Luck, no. Robert Griffin III, I wouldn't. He seems to have potential. I wouldn't want him here though, because unless, of course, Mr. Jones does something like trade somebody, maybe a defensive player and lower round and a draft pick in the later rounds to get up a little higher up on the board. So it's a possibility right there. I would have to say, if you're going into the draft, I would say the best thing to do would probably be drafting cornerback, safety, free safety, and strong safety. Also, maybe get a couple of more linebackers, or maybe just maybe sign a couple of guys from the practice squad who are linebackers and develop those people. Let's see. We don't need a running back. We've got DeMarco Murray. I think after next season with the ankle injury, he'll come back and he'll be better than ever. I don't doubt that. He showed flashes of greatness. I'm gonna get that Romo picture in there. Okay. That's a lot. And I can't cover everything. I can try. But, that seems to be about as far as I can go. As, talk of the draft, which you can have all the draft experts very slick. I mean, literally slick. Here. Mel Kiper Jr. and all his buddies at ESPN and all that stuff are all going to be talking about drafts, talking about the draft stock, combine, that sort of thing. I might do one video on the draft, maybe, I don't know when. I haven't determined that because that's so far off, but, hopefully next season we with a full off season, hopefully we will work out as many kinks as possible and come back and we'll just start, I'm not going to say rule the world because that's too much to ask. Hopefully things go better so that we're not 8-8 next season. Because, going 8-8 was really tough. At least we were better than 6-10, so oh well. That's gonna be it, and I don't know when I'm gonna be back with another Cowboys related video, but I will eventually. You'll know.